I did not mean to like look like I was coming up. That was funny though. Am I better? Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. Music! I have so much I need to do, so this is part of it. I just almost knocked my eye with it. I didn't even check my description. God, good thing it's right. Don't mind me, guys. You can see how bad it is. Let me know if you guys can hear me all right and everything too. The head's not even round. My God. Oops, that's not black. Whatever, it's fine. But yeah, this is why this is taking me so much more time. It's days like these when I'm like, oh, I need an assistant. Hi, kitten. Even if it was just to straighten up the pages. Because I had to redraw all the boxes too, but... I just want it to look pretty. That's all I want, is it to be pretty. Oh, so you actually see. Probably more of the shoulder here. Let's give her more humanoid posture, I guess. Is that a real phrase? It is now. Okay, so... Ooh. And then... That's the tail. It's a whale of a tail. I've literally been running around all day, so... Okay, well, first off, time to remove the sky. Or to remove the water, whatever. It's all bing gong bye-bye. It's all bye-bye. All bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Ain't no lie, baby. Bye-bye-bye. That's... Backstreet Boys? Or is that in sync? I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I can't keep up with your youngin' ways. Hey, Toifu! If you want to finish this for me? What's the worst that could happen, right? Oh my god, this is so bad. So much needs to be cleaned up. What was I doing, me 17 years ago? Alright, sure. Come on over. You got this. What could go wrong? Seriously, if I had the time to actually like sit down with somebody and kind of walk them through what I needed done, I would be happy to pay them a little bit. I also don't have a lot of money, so that doesn't help either. But I just feel like so stressed. There's so much to do. I'm sure you guys all know how that is. Do you remember when we were young and all we had to think about is like, I don't know, what our next school assignment was gonna be, maybe? Who had a crush on who? Which Backstreet Boy was gay? Stuff like that. Man, those are the times. They were the best of times and they were the worst of times. Yeah, gosh, I have no idea where the hell I'm going. Just, you know, business as usual. Okay, that's fine. Be a little sloppy for now. Where we sat in the lunchroom? The cafeteria, maybe? Yeah. I sat with my crazy weird-ass friends. Oh, wait, I'm still... I still hang... Actually, I'm trying to think. Dude, how many of them do I still really talk with? For a while, there was still a good chunk of them, but... People change, and it hasn't really been for the better, I feel like, at least lately. But I've also changed too, which I'm sure doesn't help things. You know, have you seen that meme that's like, you know, if you thought you knew me wherever, come and meet me again? Well, I definitely agree with the no, don't come and meet me again. I'm a totally different person, but I didn't really like most of those people. Sorry, guys, you were meanie faces. I don't like it. Although... Middle school, I was definitely where I was bullied worse. And we'll give you blood again in a little bit, ma'am. Don't worry, I'll still kill you. You're fine. Yo, hey! Sashibiri! Long time no see. Oh yes, and if I sound like a little pony, No, if I sound hoarse, it's because if you, it was my first time in a while, selling at a bigger show, and my God, the whole time you're having to pretty much scream your lungs off to get anyone to hear you. So this is the result. My throat doesn't hurt or anything, but you can tell it's a bit strained. But that's fine. I'd rather it be like a bit strained and still be, not be in pain and stuff. And so far, so good on the being sick thing. Wong actually was like, oh God, I'm so warm, like yesterday. And he was freaking out because his temp seemed to be high. So he went and took a COVID test, and it was negative. Obviously, it's too early for all of it to have been really tested because you're supposed to wait, 2 days? But then he also realized that he was out in the sun and probably got sunburn. He goes, yeah, sunburn can up your temps a bit. Yeah, exactly. I don't have symptoms. Besides the loss of my voice, but it doesn't hurt. It's just I talked a lot and really loud. But yeah, I mean, nobody could hear me otherwise. How am I supposed to hawk my wares when I can't hawk? They don't let me bring an actual hawk in there rudely. But yeah, no other symptoms. Oh my God, please, ma'am. Ma'am, will you stay in your position? I'm doing okay. Very tired, and it's very hot and muggy today, so slowly adjusting to now it's summer. What happened to spring weather? How about you? Why did I draw so many braids back in this day? I don't know what I was doing. I mean, truth be told, I still don't know what I'm doing, but that's besides the point. It's been a really weird way, a weird week, the last couple weeks at work too, at the comic shop specifically. Last week, my boss found out his mother died, and she lives south in the state, and he had talked to her on Mother's Day and everything, and he could tell she really wasn't feeling well, and they she's kind of been in, not hospice per se, but kind of on that line under that kind of thing. So it's nothing super unusual, I guess. He was prepared for it, but it doesn't make it hurt any less. I can't eat a hug. Man, I don't need hugs, I need food. Actually, I haven't eaten dinner yet. Wong is playing with the deep fryer downstairs though, so. But yeah, so because of that, I worked yesterday, which I hadn't planned on because, I figured I'd come back from ASIN and actually, maybe take a bit of a break, but no, that's okay. At least Akiba's soul wasn't too crazy yesterday, so that helped a lot. Oh no, I didn't color that right either. Damn. But yeah, so. And I mean, I do it because I am willing to and enjoy it, but yeah, that's part of being an adult. You don't always get to have things easy. And guys, in exciting news though, if you're looking for a house, the house next to me, literally next to me, is for sale right now. It has a swimming pool in the backyard and everything, so I could use your pool. You just need over $500,000. It's fine. It's a. I don't know how the interior is, so I can't say. I'm gonna go snoop around on it later. I basically got back from work and then went straight to going through the new batch of pre-orders we got in, actually physically in for Akiba's Soul, and then that's why I didn't press that. It doesn't look bad. I figure it's probably how this one is, where it's kind of a weird build, but oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, that should be good. Thank you. Wong want fries. See, that's why I'm keeping him. He said, oh my God. I'm eating the cheese person. There's also, what are they called? Cheese curds. It sucks how bad this market is for like even renting. I hate all these little stupid excess fees they're tacking on to stuff. Not that I'm renting myself because, you know, we have a house. What's up? Yeah, it's good. Thank you. He knows what he's doing. Five. It's ridiculous though, how much. Where was I saving these? Probably because I wasn't in this folder yet. Wait, did I seriously save them all in here? Yes. Oh my god, why did I do that? Sorry guys, I know I'm like mumbling to myself, but I saved my thing. Wait, color pages. Okay, there we go. I wanted to double check Sarah's tail. Sarah. Yeah, exactly. Is it this one? No, was it this one would be better? Okay, I guess it is about the same color. Okay. Well, it's not even that there's not enough houses though, because in some areas, like I know right near me, they're literally building new houses again. Like, stop it, guys. We have unfilled houses already. But yeah, also at the same time, it's just people want to live in very specific areas, which I don't blame them. Some of these areas are ridiculous, especially for cost. How can you live when the cost of living is so freaking high? Oh, the folks. Oh god, I hate that. I think there should be like some kind of rule or law in place or whatever that like if you buy a house, like you have to wait like yay amount of time before you're able to rent it. They just like price gouge it too. Yeah, I don't blame you. Well, especially because some of the horror stories with so even the people who are actually offering like decent rent-on houses and stuff that they bought, because like yeah, they get a better deal and just are having trouble moving it or decide to hang on to it for a little while. In some cases, they actually are hoping that their child or whatever can maybe move in at a later date or whatever, you know, like when they get older. But yeah, one of the biggest problems I've seen is there's a lot of renters who will just trash a place. But conversely, you also get... Oops, wrong one. You also get a lot of really negligent landlords. Trash, smoke, yeah. All I can really think of is it's just like damned if you do, damned if you don't. Yeah, there's so many people who do that. I guess I just don't understand. It's really not that hard to clean up after your pets or to train. I guess I don't even know if I want to say train, but you know, I've never had a pet that really like peed inside the house unless they were really nervous. Like I've had dogs that did not like fireworks. I don't even have this color of the sand, damn it. Ugh. That should have sand. Pocket sand. I thought I darkened it. Maybe I'm going crazy. Yeah, just to me, it's like, it's so easy to just like do like the basic stuff. So I don't know. People are like really, people seem to be getting more and more irresponsible and selfish in some cases. And I mean, I'm not saying it's true for everyone, but especially in like in the regards to like renting. So please be good to your renter, people. So I swear I was darkening that sand more. So then the rent prices can hopefully go down. While we're at it, why don't we eat the rich? I do think it's really ridiculous. I can't say for like the other places, but I do know there's a lot of income equality and inequality in most countries. Like, isn't it in India that literally it's like you go to the other side of this one wall or thing or whatever, it's just like slums? Like there's literally just a fine line between them. But yeah, I guess in the US, I think, what is it, like, it's like 60%, 60 or 70% of the wealth in the US is owned by like 10 people. And that to me seems to be a big of an issue. I mean, I'm not saying go broke. Like, don't be like Charlie Chaplin, who never got to see any of his money for all of his work. Like, yeah, actors and things deserve, you know, recognition, and they deserve to be paid for it. But I'm not even talking about those. I'm just talking about the people who are like squandering their money, which a lot of actors do. Nicolas Cage is a pretty bad one for that, but he's also funny to meme. But guys, you don't need like 17 houses, seriously. Yeah. I like how I tried to make that we don't live in New York City into like a Weebling. Actually, yeah, the cost of living where I live specifically is not as bad as it could be. There are places in even my state that are lower, but oh my god, like you can see all my mess now. That's how hey. Uh-huh. Wait, the whole battery weighs more than a car? So Wong just was talking about, he just, I'm guessing he's reading up about random stuff. Yeah, he said that that an electric Hummer, you know, those guys who don't know the words, weighs as much as a Honda Civic. Like the battery weighs as much as the whole freaking car. 9,000 pounds. What the hell? How does that thing... God, that's such a waste of gas and battery stuff and electricity. How long does it take to charge a car like that? I didn't kill any fish. That's a mermaid, and she's not dead yet. No, she doesn't die. I'm sorry. She does show up back up. This is not spoiler. This is like, oh my god, I forgot that was my set. I was set for yeah, I made it a custom gradient earlier. Derp. Sometimes you gotta kill fish. You know how it is. Yeah, see, exactly. They know what they did. It's so weird, Mikey, that you're still alive. No, I'm kidding. I don't mean it like that. Or do I? Now I'm gonna do this weird thing where I'm going to... Oh my god, these brushes are so big. Can I get like 800, man? Fine, I'll type it in myself. Ugh. Actually, that's still probably too big. I guess it is okay at the smaller ones. Just background. Yeah, I have cloud brushes. I don't know why this made me think of it, but have you guys ever seen the movie Music and Lyrics? Even if you haven't, this isn't like really important. It's not spoiler or anything like that. I just... Every time I hear clouds, I keep thinking that in one. So it's basically a washed-up like pop singer who's, you know, aged out of popularity or whatever. Is supposed to be doing a collab or whatever with basically Shakira, so. They're writing a song for it, and he's not very good at lyrics, like writing lyrics, and so he gets a lyricist to help him. Well, he gets a random girl he meets in real who killed all his fake plants. But yeah, that stuff's not important. The whole thing is while they're writing, some of the stuff that comes up is that I mean, oh my god, go away. You know how hard it is to read like other people's writing, so of course that is something, you know, oh, your handwriting is horrible. But yeah, anyways, part of the lines of the song is actually supposed to be I've been living with a cloud above my head, but he keeps thinking it's I've been living with a clown above my bed. Said it's not relevant at all. I just, for some reason, clouds make me think of that line every time. Now you know that I'm crazy, if you didn't before. Maybe make that a little smaller too. It's a horror song? Probably. Oh my god, today when I got into work, so John, like I had mentioned earlier, John's been out because of the funeral stuff. And so Christine, the wife, has been in instead. And she works from home at another job, so she's been bringing in her working. Well, so she has had music playing this morning, and so you know how like in a lot of those horror games, like specifically it made me think Silent Hill, but I think they also did this in Evil Within. Where you'll have like classical music and it always sounds kind of muffled and it's kind of discordant, like it's almost normal, but then there's something slightly off about it. So yeah, but that's basically, she was listening to that, and I don't know, it just, that's, I don't know why that was the music she put on, and it was just weird. What? 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 Oh man, the new Zelda game's been fun. The little I played of it. Yes, abusing physics is my favorite. I love abusing physics. Don't you? You can. You should have permission to put stuff in chat. Alright, so Wong is sharing a link of Link. Let's go. Oh yeah, I have that skill art. Oh my god, wait, you can put two on top of each other? I'm not killing her, I'm just maiming her. There's a difference. Oh, no. What? I don't have that one yet.
It holds itself towards you after your death position exponentially builds velocity until you hit the cap.
It's beautiful. Oh my god, this glitch is beautiful. I love it.
It's doing a very good job not breaking the game, and it's staying within the.
Oh, he got hit.
It's staying within the physics of the world and not breaking.
Oh my gosh, hi, Fry Drum. Let me finish this video and then I'll Fry Drum you. I'm sorry, I'm watching that Zelda video that got shared in the links. Yes. Move over horses. Planks are where it's at. Okay.
You can create a box version of this so you can't fall off.
Longer? No. That's what you get, ma'am. You'll accept your fries. Don't make me come over there and start playing fries on your drums.
So you can build a box to go even faster.
Oh man, boxies.
And then the game starts freezing up because it cannot catch up how fast you're moving.
It's so bad, I love it. Okay, let's see. What? Layer effects are fun, guys. Oh no, somebody spilled milk on her.
What?
Don't worry about it, Wong. It's fine. See milk. Hey, where'd I go? I'm back. Your light's not too bad. Let's see if I can. I hear birds. Those fiends. See, guys, she doesn't look dead at all. She just looks tired. Hi, Quotable. let's go ahead and kind of... There we go. I want to see. Oh my god. I don't remember what I was erasing earlier. Oh, I was playing around with effects. That's probably what it was. That was this morning before work. I've been gone a many long times, guys. Tomorrow is my last day of class for this session, and I already know one of the students isn't going to be able to make it, and only 2 have been showing up regularly, so I'm like, am I just gonna, like, have nothing? I almost kind of hope so, because then I can just, like, leave. Hi, Luna! Long time no see. Yeah, it's funny. Earlier today, Kasumi came into the comic shop to pick up the comic she accidentally left there a while back, prior to Asen. It was like last week, I guess. It wasn't that long ago. You know, it's like, oh man, I haven't seen you in like 1 day. Oh. Although it was really weird, somebody I went to college with that I haven't seen or really talked to in quite a bit of time showed up at the comic shop today and was like, oh my god, it's been so long. And apparently he hadn't been to the shop. Used to go regularly, but he hadn't been in like a year and a half. So it was just kind of a weird thing. I was like, oh hey, I know you. Long, long man. This is gonna definitely be a weird work week all around though, because I'm working also Sunday, so. Because it's your daughter's birthday. She's becoming a true teenager. Run for the hills, guys. She'll leave no survivors. I feel like this weekend maybe I can get some rest. Although, don't I have something going on Saturday? Or am I just don't and I just feel like I should? Huma, 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 huma. Yeah, I don't actually have a character color sheet for Seta. This is me cleaning it up. I'll just reshade it from scratch. It's easier. Don't worry, guys. This is me not redrawing everything. It's hard though. I know I can do so much better. Oh, I left her braid. Oh well, that's fine. I can work with that. To be fair, I honestly would probably redo how some of these frames actually, like the actual content of them. Like different angles or different even scenes, or even add a couple there. So the fact that I'm not doing that should be already getting me praise. I'm kind of behaving right. I was like, I'll be done so easy when it starts to do this, and then like nope. You know, I've gotten 1 chapter done out of 5. This is why, like I said, if I could, I would love to have an assistant, but there's a lot I'd have to teach them to be able to do, like, what I really need done. As you can see, I'm being very nitpicky. Like, half of this stuff you wouldn't even notice because of the size of it, too. Man, though, just think how old some of these pages are. It's like I'm rewriting the Declaration of Independence. No, not at all. How come nobody has ever joined me to steal the Declaration of Independence? I don't want it, really, but I want to go on a heist or something. What was that game where we were playing with the heist? Was it Payday? Yeah, I want to play more of that one. I like that game. That was fun. Even though we died a lot and failed a lot. Yeah, Santa's elves and their drugs. Good times, man. Ah. Oh, hello, cat. Arata's on the prowl, guys. You know what that means. It means he's on the prowl. Asen was kind of a whirlwind for me. It was good though, but I was so tired. Too expected. It was kind of like just so weird though, going back after like all these years of not doing shows because of, you know, I don't want to die. I kind of enjoy not dying. I don't know about you, but I enjoy not dying. Yeah, I was like already wiped to begin with because I could barely. I'm really bad at sleeping, and obviously, and then the night before on, you know, for us Thursday, because we drove up, I didn't actually get any sleep. I tried because I couldn't take my medicine. But yeah, then there was like just so much running around, and I always feel like Artist Alley definitely is gonna make people tired because you're basically always going to have to be on. So yeah, it's just like you have to be like playing customer service and stuff all the time. And I mean, I'm not saying that like we're fake friendly or anything like that. It's just, you know, there sometimes around friends and stuff, we're more likely to be like not as attentive. Wow, yeah, that's not good. Once I figure out the actual solution to sleeping, I will let everyone know. In the meantime, dance? I don't know. Dance, boogie, eat it. Until I started cleaning up here. I don't know why I jumped all the way around afterwards, but it's me. Seems like exactly what I do. Yeah, it definitely takes a lot of energy. It's just, and I think for some of us, oh, I left blood there. Like I think Luna, you can probably relate to this for sure, but I know for me, it takes a lot of spoons, if you will, or spell cards or whatever, you know, however you want to word it, to socialize, period. And you're basically socializing nonstop. And like, don't get me wrong, I love it and I'll do it every time, but it also is just like, by the end of the day, you're like, so. Then of course for me, after the show, when we finally got home, we still had that pallet in our garage, so we had to go through that. There's just always so much to do. And so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? No, okay, I'll stop. I'm quoting songs again. But I mean, it was definitely fun and it was really cool. I got to get the autographs and meet both Ichinose Kana, who is doing Soletta Mercury right now in the new Gundam series. So I had her sign my Ariel model. I had her send it to Wong and me, so it's to both of us. Yep. And then I also, so that was a blind lottery, and I'd put in, you know, like chances of getting in, or I'm like, yeah, we're not gonna. But I got in, so we got to get that. I got that signed, and then I also managed to get into Tanaka Reyes, and she does Locus in Gundam. So I just had her sign for Locus, since I was already doing Gundam sign anyways. That's good. I think that's the most important thing, is if you have fun. I feel like even if you're just running around like having fun, you're gonna still be wiped after a con, but that's not a bad thing at all either. There's nothing wrong with actually expending your energy. I don't need to make these lines this clean. I just can't wait until my brain has a little more focus and consistently has more focus, and I can feel more like normal again, so I can enjoy some of the other stuff I used to do. I'm definitely I feel like I'm too old to go like, I used to jokingly live in the karaoke room at cons. Like I would spend a lot of time in there. But anymore, I'm just like, no. I don't like a lot of the ways the karaokes are run, for one thing. And I just don't have energy. Especially after a day of working in Artist Alley. I just usually want to just kind of, you know, chill quietly with friends. We get crazy enough. Blessings. That was directed at Wong, who is clearly not Harry, as my sign says. That'll work, I think. I do feel, though, without Artist Alley, I would not know what to do it with myself at a con. Although there was one Otakon where all I did was get autographs, so that was one. I guess that sometimes that's oh my god, sometimes that's a thing to do at a con. It was also really weird because I feel like, obviously cons have grown and changed over the years, but I almost feel like ASIN kind of went back to some of its roots with some of the things, the way it handled things. But I mean, I started going to ASIN in 2003? It was a long time ago. A long time ago. You know what? That's not always a bad thing. I think by that point, I would say by that point, I think that was already like, because I think Youmacon was already in Dearborn at that place, so. Because it's moved around. It was in the hall before at, God, what is that place? Because Dearborn was the second. No, your first. I guess technically it was kind of ruined because yeah, that was your first Youmacon. That's right. I drove you and Ranafe. I just thought about it. I was like, I drove my manual car up there. And I shared it. I think was that the year I shared with Ranafe? Because I know we shared the first year we tabled there. And then we ended up just getting tables next to each other the next time, but I start looking back at memories and realize how many of the same people are in some of them. Like, wonder what that means. Yeah, I'd have to look it up. I don't actually remember 100% either. But yes, that one was fun. ASIN was my first con all over, so that's, I think, the main reason I remember it. And even the way it was set up and stuff, like, so, I was in middle school, I guess, at the time. I would have been pretty young still. And I just remember we were downstairs. I think my friend Satori was over at the time too, and we were downstairs in my family's basement, like watching anime of some sort, because that's pretty much what we did. And my mom suddenly comes running down the stairs, and she's all like, "What are you?" Like, this is around probably November or so, and she's like, "What are you guys doing in May?" And of course we're like, "What the hell? How are we supposed to know what we're doing in May? You know how long ago that is, or how long a ways it is." And anyway, she's like, "Okay, well, let's see if we can, you know, ask." And she's talking to my friends too, and like, we're gonna, you know, try to get your parents to let you to come with or whatever, and we're going to an anime con, and I'm gonna make you guys all costumes. So yeah, my mother like made us the entire Inuyasha group, and like we helped a little bit, but it was primarily her doing the sewing. She did Kagura, I did Kagome. Kitten was actually taller than me back then. I know it's a surprise now because now she's like 5 inches shorter, but yeah, she did Inuyasha. My friend Naoki was Miroku, and then Satori was Kikyo. I'm trying to think, was that, we call him Fluffy. A gray fox, we called him Fluffy back then, I should say. It Sesshomaru, and then and then my little sister did Songo, her friend did Rin, and we had it. I don't think the shippa was fully done because we didn't know the guy was coming until last minute, but maybe it was. Yeah, I still do the same shit I used to do, just more violently, maybe. Hopefully you're still doing. No, I gotta maim people. Don't worry. I sometimes write my friends in and kill them off too. It's fine. It's how you show your love. I hope you guys are doing okay up in yonder, far away from us, Mikey. No, it's been good to hear from you. We died. Oh, I haven't even killed you yet. Game over. You are dead. If you're not using your parts, can I have them? Dies before. I know, right? He knows better. So, well, I know he's fleeing, but I gotta tell you guys, even while he flees, this hilarious story from our college days. I think maybe I was still in high school then, but yeah, because I went to college, same college as him too for a bit. Actually, probably for most of the time. But anyways, so we went to like this Japanese festival down in St. Louis. It was a bit of a drive and everything, but we went for the day, and you know, we're like, oh yeah, let's have fun. And Neil Mikey there, he got like a thing of sushi, and it had the wasabi on it, and I guess I thought he was kidding when he, was like, oh, what is this? And what do I do with it? And I jokingly told him that he needs to, stick it all in his mouth at one time and eat it in one bite. And he did, because I guess he both thought I was, telling the truth. If I had realized he hadn't ever had wasabi, I wouldn't have done it. But I thought he knew what it was and was kidding. He stole many drinks that day. I mean, yeah, that was because, damn, it's Mikey. Yeah, give it to Mikey, he'll eat everything. No. Yeah, it was just, yeah, and then that was he had been jokingly, I don't remember what the actual joke was, because I don't know if there was one prior to it now that I think about it, but that was after that point. He would just tell everyone that's why we broke up, and we never dated. It was just what he said. He's right, though. I would have still fed him wasabi. Probably more now. Man, those were the days. Tormenting your friends. College was actually really fun for me, and I wasn't a party person, so... But yeah, I made a lot of really good friends in college. Including Ranafe and Kasumi and Luna and, Mikey. Well, Mikey I'd known beforehand, but still. Just so weird to think how things change, I guess mostly for me when I got to college, I kind of felt like all that stress from trying to be somebody that you're told, like, that if you're not, bullying and stuff will happen to you. Oh my god, I don't like this at all. You know what, screw this. We're just gonna, color it, I guess. But yeah, I had a lot better time in college than in my other schooling. Sorry, I was shoveling french fries in my mouth. Now, Light I actually do have a color character sheet for, but you know me. That's the biggest problem with trying to clean up the stuff without redrawing. Or when you're redrawing and don't want to, without like actually repainting, is that it's just so weird. I will say though, I definitely feel like that, those of the people I knew that that I've remained friends with after college and stuff, they were worth the other stuff to get there. So it's not about the quantity of friends. It's not about the quality. Oh my god, other way around. It's about the quality, not the quantity. I have some good friendos, and I've been trying to like cut toxic people out of my life, even if they're my family. Nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, hi, Garuda. Never stop by my artist alley table, Garuda. Alright, weird noises. There's some weird noises. I feel like so many times when we're young, we're just taught things have to be a certain way, and then you spend a lot of time trying to unlearn that because it's not true. What works for one person isn't going to necessarily work for another person either. And that whole thing with, blood is thicker than water is actually an incomplete quote anyways. Rude. I didn't get into mana magic. I haven't yet, so I'm kind of like salty at that con too. That's okay. Sorry guys, I'm mostly salt anymore. I do realize a lot of these are just getting so overwhelmed with people trying to get in. But yes, I'll be at Robin. I'm doing some like random cons this year though, so like I'll be in the middle. Oh my god. No, okay, I didn't move anything. Half the time when I do that, I accidentally like move my canvas. Why did I do this like this? You know what? Let's undeselect it. Just do it that way. We'll make it easier. Yeah, like I said, I just don't feel like I have time for stuff anymore that's gonna be like... Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh, why are the cats being crazy? What are they saying? Because clearly, you can totally understand what they're saying. I am sure of this. Arata finally settled down. I had the window open. That's why I heard birds earlier. Right, that makes sense. Oh my god, why did I make the fence? Meow! Oh my god. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, Arata's sleeping on his little one of his many cat beds. You know, cats have to have like 1,300 beds, right? Oh, cool. I've reached the hour mark. Perfect. Sorry, guys. This is where I always have to cut it because I get so bored. Eh? The CDC? What? Eh? That's gotta be spam, right? Eh? What did you do? What's in your mouth? Open your mouth, kitten. Alright, I'll go ahead into the next time screen. But yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off. But yeah, I guess Kitten said the CDC called her twice. Oh, that reminds me, I need to call and schedule the next prescription for a refill, whatever. Going to Twitch. I was like, where am I going? I'm gonna try to find somebody to raid. Yeah, raid. Thank you for coming, even if it was just to redeem weird noises. I know what you're up to. I always try to look for like... Oh, hey, Hirosaki's on. Let's go. We also realized that he's not affiliate yet. So maybe we can help him. All right, let's go after Hirosaki. It's not Tales today. It's sad. I thought he was doing Tales of Tuesday. Maybe he finished it last week, though. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I don't know about streams the rest of this week, but maybe we'll see. Either way, let us go and get Hirosaki. Ikuwayo. Da 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 da.